Well, this was definitely a brand I did not expect to film with anytime soon. Hello, my most beautiful friends, and welcome to today's, I guess, eyeshadow palette review. I just got sent over the brand new Glaminatrix Cosmetics collaboration with Monolith. This is going to be their Crown Legacy palette. I truly did not expect to review anything from this brand anytime soon because of the fact that they had completely closed all shipping to the US. So I was like, no, I'm not going to be able to play with this brand anytime soon. But alas, here we are. I will tell you guys why I'm even able to do this, what this palette's all about, show you guys two different looks, and let you guys know whether or not it's worth this. If you guys want to see all that, well then grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's get going. Alrighty, my most beautiful friends. So, as you guys know, back in August, a lot of international beauty brands completely stopped shipping to the US due to the minimums put in place. It pretty much made it where we would have to pay all the taxes and duties at an astronomical rate compared to before. So, a lot of companies just completely suspended shipping to the US due to the new taxes and duties put in place. Now, Glaminatrix Cosmetics was one of them. They are an Australian-based brand, and I really love this brand, and unfortunately, they did have to stop shipping to the US. However, besties, they just opened a US warehouse. That is right. They just opened a US warehouse. So as of right now, the only thing that's going to be available in the US warehouse is going to be this palette. So if you guys wanted to buy this palette, you guys are going to be able to do so without having to pay any astronomical taxes and duties. You guys are going to be paying US shipping prices because it is coming from the US. Now, here's the thing. This is going to be the only thing in there. So if you guys wanted to buy anything else from Glaminatrix, unfortunately, it's going to be coming from two different places. So you will have to pay taxes and duties on those other items compared to this, since this is coming from the US, and this is the only item in the US facility as of right now. Now, this is going to be the Crown Legacy palette. Now, this is actually going to be in collaboration with Monolith. Now, if you guys don't know what Monolith is, it is going to be an international beauty brand retailer. Pretty much meaning that a lot of brands here sell their products to Monolith, and Monolith sells their products to all their international customers, making it very affordable for the international customers to buy products from the US by going through that third party right there. They kind of cut that cost out. So they teamed up together to create this beautiful Crown Legacy palette. With that said, let me go ahead and get you guys zoomed on in, and let's talk about the Crown Legacy palette. Okay, so the Crown Legacy palette says, meet the Crown Legacy palette. There's 15 regal shades, buttery mattes, sparkling shimmers, duochromes, from lush greens to regal purples to decadent golds. These are two brands with one vision, crafted with one heart. Now, I don't know how much this palette's going to retail for because I actually am filming this quite early. The only thing I do know is it's going to be launching on September 28th at 6:30 p.m. Australian time, which should be about 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here. You guys can use my code Allie, save you guys 10% off anything and everything Glaminatrix, but I don't exactly know what the price point on this palette would be. As soon as I know, I'll have it listed down in the description. But I have to say, first off, the outside packaging is super beautiful, right? I love the feel of this palette. But this color story on the inside, it's a gorgeous color story. I love the fact that there's greens, purples, and blues in here. But there's also something else I want to point out. It's the way that it's laid out. So you could create an eye look going down here, an eye look going down here. Like every single row you can create a beautiful eye look using, or you can do it like in like little quads. So you could do something with those 6 shades, then you could do something with those 6 shades, and then you could do something with like those 6 shades right there. Like you could do so many different things of like the 6 shades, the 4 shades. Like it's a very beautiful palette. You could create so many different looks. So I definitely want to do 2 different eye looks with this palette. So I'm going to go ahead and start to prep my eye. Like I said, I had no idea that I was going to be getting this palette. Like I had no idea I was going to get this palette. And I did see Glaminatrix posting that they did open up a US facility. And I got really excited because I was like, okay, cool. Like I still get to shop from some of my favorite brands. Like I wish a lot of brands would come over here. Like I really want Artitude Cosmetics to come over here because I freaking love that brand so much. But I know that it takes money to open a US warehouse and facility to run it, and a lot of these indie brands can't necessarily afford it. And I just don't want them to suffer because of what's going on, because I freaking love their brand so much. So it's just really, really sad to see what's going on. But we're going to go ahead and dive into this palette. I'm going to go do a blue-green look and like a purpley look. So for this eye, I'm going to go into the shade right here called Rain. I'm going to do a halo eye look. I feel like I haven't done that in a minute. But like I said, I was not expecting to get this palette. I truly was shocked when I saw a tracking for it, and I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I just genuinely did not expect it. So when it showed up, I got so excited, and I got really, like I said, really excited to see that they had opened a US warehouse. So this is the only one that's going to be in there, and eventually I believe they're going to add more items to that warehouse to make it so that you can buy more products from the brand as well if you don't want to pay any like taxes and duties and international shipping. By having US facility, it kind of takes away all of that, which is nice. So I'm just going to take the shade. I'm going to pack this right here. I'm also going to take this and pack this about right here. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have no idea when this video is going live. There are so many indie brands launching stuff right now that I'm just like, I'm going to try to keep up with as much as possible, but it's a little bit more difficult for me because I do have another job. So I do my very, very best to keep up with every single launch and to try to get up a video up the same time as like as their collection gets revealed. But sometimes it's not as easy for me because I do have another job, and I can't just like magically make makeup appear in my lid, and I can't necessarily wear these looks to work. Like, people are like, oh, why don't you review the makeup before you go to work? That's not as easy because well, I do work in an office, and it's not necessarily professional to have like the type of makeup looks that I have. You know what I mean? Okay, so right next to that shade, I'm going to go into the shade right here called Dynasty. It's this beautiful, beautiful like blue, purple, greenish shade. Do you guys see that? You see how beautiful that shade is? Oh my God, such a beautiful freaking shade. So I'm going to start to put this right here. That is so pretty. And like on this side, like in my mirror, this looks like kind of green blue, and right here it looks purple blue. That's why I love these type of shades. They're so pretty. And I feel like when it comes to like duochromes, it's really, really easy to work with in the sense that if you put it right next to the right color, it's going to take on that color that it sits next to every time. It's so freaking pretty how it does it. Okay, then I'm going to go in the shade right here called Empire. It's this beautiful like limey green shade. Like, it's so pretty. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this right here between the pair. And then like right in the center of that, I'm going to take a little bit of the shade right here called Scepter. Just a tiny bit, right? I'm going to kind of dot that like right in the center to add just a little bit of like an extra light. So when the light hits it, it just pops just a tiny bit more. I'm going to take a little bit of Majesty, very, very tiny. And I'm just going to kind of buff along I'm just going to kind of blend it out here just to kind of blend out the shadow just a bit more. Looking really pretty. I wonder if you can see the different shifts. Super pretty. Okay, now for this side, we're gonna go into like a purpley eye look. I don't know why I don't play with more purples. Like, every time I play the purple eye look, I end up falling so hard in love with it. I'm like, why don't I play with purples more? Like, I always feel like they turn out really pretty, but for some reason, I tend not to play with them as much. I'm gonna go in a shade right here called Throne. For some reason, I just don't play with them as much, and I really should, because I feel like purples look really pretty on my eyes. And you guys seem to really love when I do purple eye looks, and I need to start to play with them more. Purple and blue. You guys will still not really see me play with like any pinks or reds. I still don't like those on me, but I do like a good purple and blue on my eye. So right next up, we're gonna go into the shade right here called Crown. This beautiful like purple blue. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's so pretty. We're gonna put this right here. Oh, in my mind, this is going to work out. I don't know if it's going to now that I see the color right next to it. Oh, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. That's a bit too deep for me. Okay, wait, maybe I can make this work. Hold up. Okay, then I'm going to go in the shade right here called Opulent. This beautiful, like, purple shimmer shade. It's so pretty. Like, purple blue. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. We're going to take that, and we're going to put that right here. Oh, it's a little bit deeper than I wanted. I'm going to take the shade right here called Noble to help to blend that out. Oh my God, I feel like this video is so boring because I feel like I'm not talking, but I'm trying so hard to focus on this. But I also don't want to make this a super, super long video either because I'm pretty much assuming that I have been throwing videos at you guys this week. So I am trying not to like take up all of your time either, and I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Sometimes I have so much to talk about that I have to like cut down my videos because I'm yapping too much. And other times I'm just concentrating where I feel like I'm not talking enough. And then I'm like, this is such a boring video. I'm so, so sorry. Okay, in the center of that, I'm going to go into the shade right here called Regal because I really want to make the center shade pop. So we're going to go into this and I'm going to start to tap this just like right here in the center. Okay, so I'm gonna go clean this up. I'm gonna throw on some lashes and do my makeup. We're gonna come back to do the lower lid together, and that's gonna pretty much wrap up the review on the Crown Legacy palette. So now the makeup is almost done. We're gonna finish off this eye look to see if we can create something magical. So for this eye, I'm gonna go into this shade right here called Legacy, and we're gonna put this right underneath my waterline. I really wanna do something green underneath the waterline since I did a little bit more blue on top. I'm going to do something a little green in the bottom because I'm just trying to use as much shades as possible. And I feel like these two shades are really going to complement each other a lot. So I'm going to place this right here. And then I'm going to softly blend that out with the shade right here called Sovereign right here. Really pretty green shade. You guys should be proud. You guys should be proud because I did not go straight into a green eye look today. I did more bluish and I'm very proud of myself because I'm trying to branch out a little bit and not always do the same colors. And try to just have fun and mix and match. I try to actually utilize every single shade if I can. So I feel like it's so much fun when you can utilize a lot of shades together. And then I'm also going to take this shade right here called Air. And we're going to also blend that with that. Okay, for some reason it's a little patchy right there. And I don't really know why. But it's a little patchy just right there if you guys can see that. So then for this eye, well, I guess I should just ooh, what if I go in with, let's do, I was gonna say blue, but since we're doing purple, I mean, I feel like this kind of stands out a bit more, but like, maybe I'll go into rain. I'll go into rain and I'll blend that out with like a lighter purple. Just gonna take this, I'm gonna stamp this right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna blend that out with the shade called Noble. Hopefully it blends out nicely. We shall see. Sometimes a pastel pink doesn't always want to blend, but see, it's not really wanting to show up, but that's okay. I'm just going to softly just blend it out what I can. Okay, so for the inner corner for this eye, let's go into the shade right here called Gilded. I'm going to use it for the inner corner and the brow bone. I feel like it'd be so pretty just to quickly just top that off with this right here. Yeah, that is a really pretty shade. And then for this eye, we're going to go back into that Regal because I feel like it's going to really blend with this eye very nicely. So especially because I feel like you can't fully see it in the center, but we're going to go ahead and pop that right in the inner corner right here. It's like a rose gold shade. It's so pretty. And it's going to complement this eye look really nicely. Alright guys, and this right here is the final look. I have to say, it is really beautiful how it turned out. I feel like I don't know which I like more. Maybe I kind of like this side just a little bit more. I feel like the shades are really, really beautiful. But what do you guys think? Which side do you guys like more? I think this is a really beautiful palette. It performs so nicely. Like the mattes definitely blend really easily. I don't really have any issues with any fallout with it. And the shimmers are gorgeous as always. But that to me is to be expected when it comes to playing with the Glaminatrix formula because they really do have some phenomenal formula. But which side do you guys like more? Both are really beautiful. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys out and we're going to wrap up this video. Alrighty guys, so this is the final look right here. I think it's a really beautiful look. Does it fit like a Crown Legacy? I mean, I feel like it definitely can, right? I feel like it definitely could fit like a Legacy Crown. I feel like it definitely could be like a Royal Legacy style eye look and palette. It's a very beautiful palette. You're going to have 15 different shades in here, mix of mattes and shimmers and some duochromes. It's really beautiful. This is in collaboration with Monolith and I think they did a beautiful job. I feel like they did a beautiful job coming together to create this really beautiful palette. Now, like I said, I don't know the price point on this palette, but I'll have it listed down below. But I will say this will be launching on the 28th at 6 p.m. Australian time, which should be around 4:30, maybe 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as always, you guys can use my code Allie, save you guys 10%. But like I said, what I think is really cool is that they are finally coming to the US. So this is the first palette. So this is the first product they are launching. And hopefully if this does well, they'll continue to add more products to their US facility, making it a lot easier for their US customers to purchase from this brand. So congratulations to Monolith and to Glaminatrix. This is such a beautiful palette and I did not expect this. So with that said, besties, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. So I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful ventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful paid members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you and I'll see you guys in the very next video.